Yes, I gotta come to y'all in a t-shirt. I'm not even about to put my clothes back on. Listen, fellas, black men in particular, y'all have to have more patience with black women.
Hey, wait a minute, what the hell?
And if that's the case, black women need to have a little bit more patience and quit waiting at the finish line. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Not to waste any more time, let's jump back into the video.
Men, do y'all think we want to be masculine?
Yeah!
Do y'all think we not want the soft life? Do y'all think we not want to be tapped into our divine feminine energy?
You must unlearn what you have learned.
Do y'all know about Willie Lynch? And how he started the process to strip us from that, and how that psychologically our mental and physical and emotional and psyche is still wired like that.
Emotional damage.
And instead of us coming together and breaking the curse of Willie Lynch, we're still operating in it. Let me tell you something. A woman's natural feminine state is being a nurturer. It's being a helpmate. It's being a caretaker. It's being the lover. It's being the empath. It's being the emotional and just being the loving, nurturing woman that she's supposed to be. The multiplier, turning the house into a home, turning the groceries into a home cooked meal, as well as finding her own passions naturally, starting her businesses and working on her goals and working in her career naturally. But we are being forced to grind equivalent to that of a male and a female, especially black single mothers. You can't tell a woman to go out here and be masculine, but yet she has to go to the car dealership by herself. So she has to learn about cars to not get played. Because y'all tell us all the time, or if you go to the dealership, or if you go to, like I was saying, y'all tell us all the time, if you go to the dealership and they see you a woman by yourself, you're going to get played. So what do we have to do in this world when we're operating by ourselves, especially with children? You have to be the masculine male figure because you're in survival mode.
Now let's get one thing straight here. It's one thing that really pisses me off with these women when they want to sit over here. This is the prime example of I won't be feminine until he puts me in my feminine. This is a whole bunch of bullshit. What woman do you know is gonna accept a man being feminine until he finds a woman that's feminine enough to put him in his masculine? This is what I'm talking about, man, when these women hold men to traditional standards across the board, but not traditional themselves. You can't sit over here and say a man has to be masculine at all times, and you can only be feminine if a masculine man comes and puts you in your feminine. And y'all always tie it to finances. It always goes back to that. Stop this shit. You're not going to sit over here and tell me 50, 60 years ago when women started entering the workforce, all of a sudden they became masculine as hell just because they made their own money. What kind of bullshit excuse is that? We live in a society where every person has to work in order to provide for themselves, regardless of gender. Quit using having to work and maintain a lifestyle as an excuse for you to be masculine. Making money doesn't make you fucking masculine. Stop this bullshit ass excuse. I'm so fucking sick of it. Because you're not gonna accept a feminine ass man that's gonna come into your life and say, hey, you gotta take me out of survival mode in order for me to be masculine. Ain't no woman accepting that. So no man should accept a woman that's masculine until she finds a man that puts her in her feminine. That's a bunch of load of shit. Sorry for the rant, man, but I had to because that shit gets on my fucking nerves. Let's continue, man. Yeah, I know guys love it when I go off like that. Y'all crazy.
Advantages the snow bunnies have on our women is snow bunnies on a dusty brother and see his skill, his talent, you feel me?
Yeah.
Invest in him in college. And by the time he become a multimillionaire at 35, she been with him the whole walk. You see that? A lot of sisters are not going to do that. They're not going to find a dusty brother in his senior year or dusty brother in the community. But you see, he got this business idea. She like, nah, come back and see me when it's up and running. I don't think this ever going to happen. Snow Bunny invested in him. You feel me? 10 years later, the same brother see you. You trying to holler. He got the white girl. And it came to you. You said you want a ready-made black man. You don't want a work in progress. And I'm telling black women, y'all better start going for some of these works in progress instead of waiting for us to finish the job because you losing to the Snow Bunny when you tell us to wait until we got the bag.
Women, don't get mad at me for saying this. When we're placing those, when they're placing some of these environments, the agenda is just it sticks out like a sore thumb. So because you may be so money hungry and things of that nature, the player might not even have time to really get to know you, see what your personality.
But a lot of white women just as money hungry.
But I think they have strategy. I definitely feel like, unfortunately, white women move with strategy. Black women have an agenda that's just very like apparent.
Normally, I don't advocate for brothers to go after snow bunnies, but I am for men finding better options for themselves. Passport bros.
Right.
I always find it funny when Dr. Umar seems to find a way to understand the root of the problem, but he'll still find a way to put the blame on men. But he's 100% right. This is one of the reasons why women of other cultures are winning when it comes to the most successful black man. Now, he is using extreme examples like athletes and stuff, but this is starting to break down into the guys that are doing well for themselves that are not entertainers and athletes, the businessmen, the guys that are into tech. You're starting to see those guys either become passport bros or they're dating out and dating other races of women. And one of the reasons why is because a lot of black women don't have the patience to wait on a man to build himself up. Just like the woman in the first clip who said, black men, y'all got to be patient with us. Y'all don't even want to be patient with black men. Y'all want to wait at the finish line and then turn around and say, that man needs to be patient with me. How the fuck does that make any damn sense? You no longer hold that kind of leverage to demand that from a man who had to build himself up just to for you to notice him and see him as a potential partner. Excuse me, potential long-term person to be in a relationship with, because people in the comments get in their feelings when you use the term partner. Honestly, I really don't give a damn. Partner, wife, relationship, whatever the case may be. Anyway, the person that you want to be in an intimate relationship with. That's what I'm speaking of. But this is part of the problem. Y'all don't want to give the same grace that y'all expect men to give y'all in return. You can't say in one breath, oh, y'all got to be patient with us. You got to do all this to get me and my feminine, blase, blase. But you don't have the patience to work with a man and help and build together so that way y'all can make something shake, like I mentioned a few videos back. So this is the result of women waiting at the finish line. Y'all losing to other races of women because those women understand this more than black women. Let's keep it moving.
Mm-hmm. You know, black...
Can we finally talk about how a lot of black girls and women will never have a classic dating experience? They will never have a date planned for them or a bouquet of roses waiting on them. Never. And we all know why, but I just want to know if we're ready to talk about it.
No, let's talk about it. Because it's not that are y'all ready to talk about why. It's are y'all ready to be honest with yourselves. Because Exhibit A. Oh, look at the search bar. What is the search bar? Y'all have glorified hoe culture to the point where it's, or should I say, sexual freedom. Y'all have glorified it to the point where there's a point of no return. I'm sorry. It's just a point of, y'all will not place this shit at the feet of men. I'm not going to let y'all do that. You don't get dates because you don't pick the men, the black men that are going to take you on a date. See, because if it was so great, if it wasn't a you thing and it was a black man thing, other races of men would give it to you, but they don't. So it might just be a you thing. Plenty of black men out here that will give you roses, give you nice dinner dates, give you all the romantic shit that y'all talk about. If you actually dealt with men who like y'all. But see, I made all types of videos, but a common theme that popped up when I started talking about a good man, the quality of a good man, a lot of women came on the videos like that talking about just because he's a good man doesn't mean he's for me. You could be sweet, kind, caring, give you the bouquet of roses, take you on the nice picnics that are thoughtful ass dates and fly kites and do all that silly foo-foo shit. But y'all only want it when it comes from the dude that y'all want it to come from. If you're a somewhat attractive woman who has had success in the dating market as far as getting men, you can, I can guarantee you look in her phone, she got about, let's say she got a roster of 20 dudes. Out of those 20 dudes, she probably got 10 that'll do exactly what y'all are complaining y'all don't do or y'all don't receive. But that's not who y'all want it from. You got women that are going on 20 V1s. You got women that are currently doing the Meg Thee Stallion challenge. And if you look on Twitter right now, they about to start, I think it was some chick doing the pussy print challenge. And they're under all the dude got to do. I ain't never seen a woman make do a post like this before, and it's a girl bending over showing a heart-shaped booty, and now you got a thread full of women reenacting it. The silhouette challenge, like, look, but then y'all want men to turn around and respect y'all and treat y'all with respect. You don't, but see, y'all want to play like y'all some hoe. Y'all want to play in whole culture, but y'all don't want the repercussion what come with it. But y'all want the attention because y'all will see men go to the real. That's why I can respect real. I gotta stop saying it. I can respect real tricks because at the end of the day, they know what come with it and they embrace it. See, y'all want to play like y'all some tricks and then don't want to accept what come with it. But y'all want to play like y'all tricks because the fun girls, they get the attention. See, y'all want the attention. The fun girls get all the play. The fun girls get all the excitement. And y'all want that without what comes with being the fun girl. And then on the back end, sit here and want to get treated like a respectable queen. No, it's not how it works. And a lot of these nice guys see who y'all actually give the time of day to and the babies to. See, they was the nice guy trying to take you out. They was the nice guy trying to bring you flowers. You call him corny. You blocked him. You ignored him. You put him on ice. And you would only call him when the dudes that you couldn't get to act right wasn't acting right, and you'll hit them up for a free meal. See, so they adjusted. They changed because they said, look, I could be a dickhead and still get what I want from these women. I ain't got to come out. So this is the result, ladies. There's another portion I could get into, and it comes with these boys that y'all raise. But that's for another video.
I guess since ain't nobody else got the balls to say it, I'll be the one to say it. I think the real reason why is because when these women are in their early and mid 20s, they just want to be 304s. They want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to be able to hop around and sleep around with the men that they know won't commit to them, but they know a lot of women want to sleep with them. Therefore, they want to get theirs in too, and then they want to get in their late 20s and early 30s, try to hit a buzzer beater and try to find the guy that they should have been trying to look for when they was too busy being a 304. And then those are the women that are typically in their 30s and 40s that you see in these podcasts over here bitching and complaining about ain't no good men out here. I'm pretty sure you passed plenty of them up doing what you wanted to do and being a 304. I think that's the real problem that nobody talks about, especially in the black community. Because what race of women do you see glorifying 304 culture the most in the world of entertainment today? Black women, female rappers. And I'm going to be doing a video on that as well, because I came across a clip that's definitely going to hit the nail on the head for a lot of you fellas, especially you passport bros. Anyway, I digress. Let's keep it moving.
There was a guy I knew who was a big time drug dealer. He was telling us, I ain't afraid of nothing. He goes, but I went to China to make this deal with the mafia over there. And the guy, he's talking to the head dude, and he goes, you know the one thing about black people, he says, you guys are You're the trendsetters. Everybody copy black people. You're so creative. Your music, your style. Everybody like black people. We're jealous of you. But the one thing you don't have is unity. Very easy to break you up. Wow. And this is in the drug game. He says we don't.
He ain't lie though.
He said we can't even organize crime. Wow. We can't even organize crime. Everybody got mafia, Italian, right? There's supposedly gay mafia, Russian mafia. We got Irish mafia, and black folks can't even organize crime. Shame. It's the same with. There was a guy.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you. That last clip, that hurts, and it kind of makes me reference back to what the one young lady said about the Willie Lynch letter. And there is some validity to that point that she made, but here's the problem. What happened is so advantageous and beneficial to women that y'all don't want to see anything change. Because if things were to go back the way it were, according to y'all, that's patriarchy. You know, y'all, that makes y'all look and feel weak. Therefore, y'all, in order to reverse what happened with the Willie Lynch letter, women would have to relinquish the power and the benefits that they have from things being the way they are now. And y'all are not going to do that. That's why men are checking out or going to other races of women or becoming passport bros. Simple as that. So you can sit over here and say, oh, we need to come together. No. Women need to understand that they're going to have to give up some things that they really don't want in order to get what they truly want. Thinking long game, which is nuclear families and relationships. But you can't do that without relinquishing what has been given to you through what is known as the Willie Lynch letter, where women are becoming more masculine and raising their sons to be more like women and raising the daughters to be more like men, along with kicking the man out because y'all know how this go. It all ties into child support, and you know that's y'all new daddy now and things of that nature. It's so much I can go on and talk to this about, but I want to keep these clips short, man, because you know people complain about me talking too much sometimes. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
All of you guys screaming, she's masculine. Shut the fuck up. Everybody has masculine and feminine energy inside of them, okay?
Which one is yours right now?
Right now, it's probably masculine as hell. But guess what? I have to step into my masculine energy in certain aspects. When I'm getting money, that's masculine. Okay?
Get money.
That is. That's why Nicki Minaj says, I'm a pretty bitch, but my money like a man.
Don't ever come on here quoting Nicki Minaj.
Wait a minute, though. Let's talk about that. Why is getting money masculine?
You have to step more into a masculine space in order to achieve the things you want to achieve.
There's nothing masculine about getting money.
I think it is.
Because it's a basic necessity for all humans. And that's what's wrong with women right now. They think that getting money makes them masculine, so having that energy makes them want to challenge the man that they with. You can't stand on your degrees, your money, and your accolades will never make you equal to a man. But a lot of women use that as a badge to put on a bravado.
Bro, anytime a woman says this is just another way of her saying that I want to run shit and I want to be a boss. This is why the boss chick energy thing is a thing. Because reality is that these women want superiority, especially over men. And once again, I said this earlier, man, quit using I gotta be masculine as an excuse to make money. Everybody gotta make money, regardless of gender, including the ones that use all 150 pronouns. They gotta go to work and make a living just like me and you. Stop using that as an excuse. The reason why you so damn masculine is because you got issues that you need to deal with and you're not healed yet. Because if I was to sit over here and be super emotional in every single video I did a reaction to, I would be looked at as a very emotional and feminine man. Now, I do spaz off and go off from time to time. That's usually because I'm like frustrated or seeing some bullshit And you know, plus guys like to see me guys like to see me do that from time to time. It's entertaining. But if you look at my recent stuff compared to when I first went viral like a year and a half ago, I'm far more calm with my reactions than I were when my channel first started gaining any traction. So I think women just need to do a better job at evaluating what masculinity and femininity really is, because trying to sit over here and say just making a living for yourself is masculine doesn't make any sense, because based on y'all logic, y'all should be questioning women of the past and why they chose so hard to fight for y'all to be able to make y'all own money in the first place if it's considered so damn masculine. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification, that way you'll know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button, because that's what the algorithm, and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.
you.